Mr. Arno Summer speaking. How are you doing today? I'm doing fantastic, and I can't wait to be sharing with you this really important information on getting approved into CPA networks. And if you follow this religiously, you're going to be able to increase your approval rate by at least 50%. So watch this video to the end. In case you're a newbie, or in case you're a person that just is very scared of getting approved into networks because you simply don't have the income proof, you don't have the credentials, you just don't have enough under your belt to really show why the network should take you on. That's a problem that many people have, and let me tell you that I have the perfect solution for you, because I have applied for CPA networks, I don't know, since the beginning of my time on the internet. So it's been many years of experience of really learning what works and what doesn't work. Now, this is not a guarantee that you will get approved into any network, but as I said in the very beginning, you are going to be able to increase your approval rate by a lot if you follow this. There are two things that I like to do. And the first thing that I like to do is to have an agency site ready, because you're an advertising person, you're an advertising professional, and you want to really create a lasting positive impression in the eyes of the CPA network. Here we are on OfferVault, and as you can see, this is a place where you can find out what offers are carried by which networks. So you could do a search here for anything, and you can pretty much start applying. But the question is, how do you apply? What do you put in place to make sure that the networks are going to approve you? Because it's very likely that you don't have any income proof to show. In case you don't have any income proof to show, it usually is very difficult to really get the ball rolling, to really get into the networks, because income proof is what ultimately makes the difference. Unless you have some other tricks to play with, which I'm going to be discussing with you now. So the first thing that I like to use is an agency site. Now, I have multiple companies and I'm running advertising agencies, and what I like to use as a credibility factor is one of my agency sites. So whenever I would apply for a CPA network, I make sure that I'm going to mention my agency site. In case you have a blog, you could mention that too, because people can pretty much see what you're all about, and they can see, hey, this guy is putting in work, this guy is a professional, he's not just someone who is trying to rip us off, who is trying to generate fake traffic for us. No, he is a real person, and you know, you can really kind of see what skills you have if you have a well-established site like this one, for instance. Now, the content of the site is not that important as long as it's something on internet marketing. So here you can see we're doing now the Google Map Pack promotion. So we're helping people and companies get organic traffic through the Map Pack listings. That's pretty new. And you know, you just want to make sure that you have good content on your site, that you're offering something for free, or that the person can really see that what you are trying to tell them. Like if you're a Facebook advertising specialist, you want to have a site that talks about Facebook advertising to really increase your credibility in the eyes of the affiliate manager who's going to ultimately approve your application, right? So that's one of the things that I like to use. You can write the content for this site yourself. For the theme, you can just get, I like to use ClickFunnels, and yeah, that's what I use for this. So that's pretty easy to create, but I know that's kind of pricey, so it's $97 a month if you want to get that. On the other hand, there are other options. You can use a WordPress theme that would allow you to create, you know, sales pages and stuff. There are certain plugins that you can use as well. I mean, there are so many options, right? And that's it. So that's what you really need to have in place. It's going to really help boost your credibility a lot. Subscribe to my channel now to be notified when I publish a new video on the latest cutting-edge internet marketing strategies. The second thing that I like to use is LinkedIn. Now, LinkedIn is a place where professionals, in our instance, where marketing professionals meet to pretty much negotiate business. And that's a great place because, first of all, it's free, and secondly, all those networks, I mean, all those affiliate managers, those owners, they are all on LinkedIn, meaning you can reach out to them directly without having to go through the standard network application where you fill in the form, you get that submitted, and then you have to wait for so and so many days until eventually someone gets back to you. With what I have here, you don't really have to do that. So you're gonna open up an account on linkedin.com. Again, it's free. You don't need to upgrade to the pro version or whatever it is called. And you just write, you write on your skills, you write on your company. So here you can see I'm pretty much talking about my UK advertising agency. And what's also important is that you get some endorsements, which if I scroll further down, you should be able to see that. Here you can see my experiences too. I'm pretty sure that you have experience working for companies, or you have experience working as a professional. So you want to bring that in. The more you have, the more of a snowball effect you will ultimately generate. So I wrote in here like the companies that I worked for, what I did for them, and when we go down to experience here, to skills and endorsements, this is where my friends endorsed me for skills that I have. Don't need to have a lot here, but having some definitely helps. It's going to beef up the profile some. Recommendations, I have 4 as well. So if you can ask some people who happen to have a LinkedIn account if they can write you a recommendation, let's assume they have worked with you on whatever project, then you can ask them, hey, would it be okay for you to share your experience with other people on my profile? And then that would definitely go a long way, and that's pretty much all you need. So this profile is not a lot of work, guys. I mean, you can get this done in probably 1 to 2 hours if you really put in the time. That's all it takes. And this will be of great help because you can pretty much start contacting. Let's make an example here, for instance. Let's say we want to start talking to whoever it is. We've got so many networks here, but let's just choose one. As an example, we want to run an offer from Smart Advertising, and let's just say it's going to be one of these Bitcoin offers that we can see here. One of the things you could do, which I'm doing, which I highly recommend you do because it has such a high success rate, is that you're going to go to LinkedIn, you're going to search for the company name, and then you can kind of see like who works at this company. They have account managers, affiliate managers, and actually not that many. If you scroll further down, there are a couple more people. But what I would do is I'd go ahead here. I would try and connect with Sam Goldstein, and I would send him a contact request, and I can add a personal note, and I would say, hey Sam, so that's all I would say, right? I would say, hey, I'm interested in running some of your crypto offers. What's your highest converting offer? And I'm going to send this invitation to him. And what he's going to do is he's probably going to reply within a day or two, if he's not too busy, I hope. Then we're going to have the discussion on LinkedIn. So I'm not actually going to their site and submitting my application through that. I would do that later on. But the first thing that I want to do is I want to get a conversation going. I want him to know that I'm interested in running that offer, and I want to know what really converts the best, and it's also good because he can really see what I'm all about. He's probably going to check out my profile, and he's going to see, hey, you know what? He's putting in some real work. I mean, why wouldn't we work with this guy? Why wouldn't we want to work with Arno? And then that's how I'm going to get started. And then once we kind of discuss the offers, then I would say, hey, you know what? I'm not a part of your network yet, but I'm looking to join. So where can I sign up? So I'm actually asking him to provide that information to me. But first, I want to make sure that we build some synergy, and then I'm going to go ahead with that. So that's not the standardized way of doing things, but that's the way that's going to be more effective, much more effective than if you just went onto the site. And more effective for people that really don't have income proof to show. Like if you're a person who is new to CPA affiliate marketing, how can you show income proof? Maybe you have made some money through selling services. You may be a graphic designer and you're now looking to finally take that transition, and you can't really show how much money you made from designing graphics, but the only thing that really matters is that you're going to be able to show that income proof. So I want to really bypass that for you. That's what I'm trying to do here, and that's effective. And I have taught this same system to my students, and everyone said this is so much more effective. It increased their chances of getting approved exponentially, and it's great. It's a great way, and it's free. I mean, you don't have to spend that much money to get it to work, and you're going to see that the approval rates that you see are going to be well worth your efforts. And you can do this for as many networks as you want. You know, this is just really a shortcut. That's the more effective way of doing things. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know your thoughts by posting in the comment section below. And if you need any help, I'm always here to help you, so just let me know your questions. And other than that, I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day and all the best. Click on the link in the description to get a free copy of my latest ebook, Digital Lifestyle Blueprint. Subscribe to my channel now to be notified when I publish a new video on the latest cutting-edge internet marketing strategies.